Let's talk about how to make an estimate when we are working with irrational square roots. We're going to use, for our example in this video, the square root of 8. So first of all, we know that the square root of 8 is irrational because 8 is not a perfect square. When we check our list of perfect squares, 8 is not on that list, so that means it has to be irrational. That's why we have to estimate the square root of 8. So again, we know 8 is not a perfect square. The square root of 8 is irrational. So to estimate the square root of 8, we're going to actually use squares to help us get a sense of what's happening. So I'm going to imagine that I have a square with an area of 8. I'm trying to estimate the side length of that square, which is the square root of 8. Remember, the square is the area, the square root is the side length. So I'm going to use two other squares to help me out, and I'm going to make sure that they are perfect squares because we know perfect squares, we don't have to estimate them. So the first thing we have to do is get our list of perfect squares and figure out, when we look down that list, what two perfect squares is 8 in between? What is the one that's a little bit smaller, and what's the one that's a little bit bigger? So 8 is between the perfect squares 4 and 9. So there's nothing that's a perfect square between 4 and 9. So we know 8, not a perfect square, goes in between those two. Now we're going to use those perfect squares to help us figure out, well, what are the side lengths, the square roots of those two perfect squares? The square root of 4 is 2. The square root of 9 is 3. So now we can use our sentence stem that we'll be practicing to help us identify the square root of 8 is between blank and blank. So the square root of 8 is between 2 and 3. And now we'll explain our reasoning. Because 2 squared is blank, which is less than 8, and 3 squared is blank, which is greater than 8. So we're explaining how we know our estimate is accurate. We've used the two closest perfect squares, and we're showing that we understand the connection between the side length, the square root, shown in blue, and the squares, the area, shown in pink. So we would finish this by saying 2 squared is 4, which is less than 8. 3 squared is 9, which is greater than 8. So the square root of 8 has to be between 2 and 3.